Let's see if this is working. Let me see here. Let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing? I do not know. I don't know. Where the fuck is this thing I'm looking for? Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh my god. Boop-a-doo-boop-boop-boop. It's working. Okay, sorry. I'm just weird. I'll stop. No, I won't. Sometimes I get in this mood where I'm just freaking weird and I don't know why. I'm like, I get full of energy and I just want to make weird sounds, do weird voices and faces and all those kinds of things. And I don't know where the energy came from. I didn't do coke. Don't do drugs. Caffeine I do, but I had coffee this morning and that was about it. Went for a walk, took a nap. That was like a couple hours ago. So I don't know. I don't know where all this energy. Hopefully, it translates to being sharp as I'm playing chess, but that's probably not gonna happen. Don't make any promises. I went and I played a little bit of chess with a friend today, over the board chess. It was fun. Played a couple of longish games actually. Played two 30-minute games and a 10-minute game. One 5-minute game. It was nice. It was nice to play over the board. It's kind of it's definitely different seeing over the board, like playing over the board chess. But I don't know. It wasn't didn't feel that weird. I mean, I haven't. I've played a couple. So now I think was the last time I played a board game. So it's not like I've only been playing chess on Lichess. Let me see. But it was nice. It was nice to sit out somewhere without a mask on and talk to a friend, play some chess. Discuss our lives in a coffee shop. It was very nice. All right. I should probably warm up a little bit. I did actually. What's up, Ahmad? We played. What did we play? The first 5-minute game he won. Then we played a 30-minute. I won. Then the second 30-minute he won, and then the last 10-minute he. I I was in a winning position and blundered a piece, which hey, it's what I do. No, get used to it, right? It's my that's my raison d'être, as the French say. My reason for being is simply to screw myself when I'm playing chess. Yeah, I have a little clock that I bought a couple of years ago that came with my little tournament set that I've never used for an actual tournament. But we talked about that today. He wants to actually start playing in some tournaments possibly in the future. So like over the board tournaments. Um, and I said I'm totally interested in that, so we should like buddy up and sign up for the same tournaments, and that'll sort of encourage us to go and actually play some tournaments. Otherwise, I'll never go. Like I had to force myself to stream just to play over online chess, which is super easy. $700? Like wait, is that like is like hyperinflation? What? You know what? Honestly, I was my last time I tried to use. I was wondering if my battery was still good in my chess clock. But I had my phone in my pocket. Do you have a smartphone? Um, Lichess actually has a clock built into its app, which is decent enough. Gets the job done. So if you're ever playing over the board chess and you need a chess clock, just pull up Lichess and pull up the app, turn on Turn on airplane mode. Doesn't burn your battery out. Uh, use that. Not bad. So that was my plan. But yeah, $700 though. This thing was like 25, $30 maybe. I can't remember how much it was. Yeah, I get that. I don't know how bad your economic crisis is, but I was alive in the 2008 crisis hit in America. Sure, it was worse in other places in the world too. I don't know. I honestly don't know anything about Lebanon, so I have no idea. That's where you're from, right? Lebanon, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, should be right. Right? Yeah, that's sad. Hey, I thought you didn't want to talk about this stuff. We're here to not remember your real life. Let's let's focus on your online life, which is all about chess and fun and all that kinds of stuff, all those kinds of things. Yeah, that sounds miserable. I'm very lucky to live where I live, to have been born here. I recognize that. I recognize my luck, sheer luck, wherever you're born, just sheer luck. That's all there is to it. All right, let's stop talking about life's miseries and start playing some chess. I was gonna warm up with a little bit of tactics today, but since I've already played, I'm just gonna get a game going. I think 15 plus 10. Yeah, human beings get used to just about freaking anything. Sadly, even the worst of things, and take for granted what they do have too. I do recognize my luck and my privilege and my circumstances and how great they are. That doesn't stop me from forgetting about that, complaining about other things. Yeah, that's really sad. Man, I just tried to get a 15 plus 10 game and nothing's happening here. Well, stop thinking about your circumstances. Enjoy some chess if it ever gets going. Enjoy, how about this? A little dinosaur action to cheer you up. All right, I better play. Sorry. 22 seconds. Shut up. Shut up, dinosaur. Playing the London. Here we go. I just got a game. You're always sweating when watching my streams. That's sad. Here I'm worried. I'm sitting in my basement worried about being cold. All right, I gotta play this outright. Play this London outright. Let me play this one rapid game, and then if you want after that, if you're still sticking around, if you still have power and you're not sweating too much, we can play. Remember your opening. Remember your opening. Okay, that's different. I haven't seen that. I wonder if he's planning on this here. That happens. I always just back up this here. If that happens, I always just back up my pawn here. If he tries to push again, I can always sort of like pop this out. Let's just continue with normal development, I think. Generally this knight out first, with hopes of one day getting him up on this square here. Or on this square here. Okay, so I was right. He was planning that as an attack. Let's just back her up here. And if he tries to push again, some people do that. I'm just going to pull this guy up and then tuck her back here. I don't know why I always call my bishops a her. Okay. It looks like that's what he's planning. Only a hard push. I have a little bit of time, I think. Go ahead and continue developing. I don't want the fork on this though, so I can't put my bishop here. I need an escape square for my knight, so I don't want to do anything there. He's really just doing a hardcore push here. Let's do. Let's pin his knight here, maybe. If he pushes another pawn, I'll go ahead and tuck away. If he tries to attack, I'll probably just take, destroying his kingside safety, so he'll never be able to castle safely, maybe? These are my plans. I don't know if my plans will actually work out. Oh, the game isn't showing. Why? Thank you for telling me. I haven't done that in forever. Or you got me talking about miserable stuff. There we go. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, amateur chess. Just watch me chew on a dinosaur. Okay. So bishop here. See, I read the stream when I'm playing. It just takes me a while. I think I'm still going to hold off on castling. I don't know what to do here. This is kind of a weird position. I'm going to just go. I think I'm going to go ahead and take. Make a move. You're unsure. Or should I just go ahead and castle? I don't know. I don't know. This is kind of a weird position. I'm going to pull out my knight here. It's not what I'm used to doing in the London, but right now he's got nothing on that pawn. I guess he could just develop his knight. Okay. He's gonna pull his bishop out here. Kind of annoying. I can pull this guy back here. I'm thinking about this. So I think I would just go ahead and trade this off right now. Let's do that with a check. I want to do a check here so I can castle either direction, I think. I'm playing Sparkle Princess 123. And I dropped a lot of points. Really sad. Really sad. I don't know what's good here. Kind of a weird position. I feel like I'm better, but I've been in better positions before and come down pretty miserably, pretty quickly. There's a trick where you play c3, queen a4. Yeah, I wasn't able to. I don't mind just taking there. There's really not much else I can do. I don't know if he has some sort of trick up his sleeve. I guess he could take my bishop. I did really like that pawn there. Hmm. I gotta slow down. I got 11 minutes and 20 seconds left. I need to think about these moves. I have a nice forking opportunity possibly coming up here. Right here. He doesn't see it. I have this bishop lined up. But I don't know if I'll have time to pull this off. I do not know. Bishop e5. Trade off the strong bishop. I don't know if I want to do that because this is also my strong bishop. This one's got him thinking though. While he's thinking, how's everybody out there doing? How are you guys? How's life treating you? Yeah, but you know, I don't think I'm in a terrible position now. I could kind of get a knight in the center of the board already, can't I? Okay, so am I missing something? Can I just hear with the bishop? And then win the rook? Let me calculate that out. I take. Although he does have this, but then I have this. Threat still exists. I think that's a solid move, right? He can't take with the queen. He can't take with the rook. Can't take with anything else. Let's try it and see what happens. Unless I miscalculated something. considering I didn't sleep very well last night, there's a good chance I could be missing something. So I had coffee like late in the day last night. Um, no, one of my main problems is I overthink things. Just go with your intuition often enough. It's usually not bad. Anyway, oh, and I read an interesting article today. I think I should share. I think I already shared it with you, Amat, in our chat, in our private chat. But I drank coffee late last night, and then I couldn't sleep. I like couldn't fall asleep until after midnight last night. And of course, baby wakes up at early in the morning. You got to get up and take care of her. And um, but I was reading this article about coffee, and like coffee's half life. The half life of coffee is like super long. So if I have a cup of coffee at five o'clock in the evening, thinking, oh, it'll have worn off by the time I go to bed, I should be fine. It won't have worn off apparently. I still have a lot of coffee in my system at that point, and so even if I can fall asleep, I'm not sleeping as well as I would have otherwise had I no coffee in my system. So I think, and even if you're drinking early in the morning, I think that even late in the evening when you go to bed, you still could have, if you had enough of it, you could still have some coffee in your system, at least affecting your sleep slightly enough or enough that you are sleeping fitfully. You're not getting your deepest sleep or your best sleep. I think they might have left the game. Um, so anyway, I think I'm just gonna get off coffee. I don't think I really enjoy it as much as I've convinced myself I enjoy it. Oh, they didn't leave the game. Maybe they're going for some sort of Hail Mary here. I don't know. We had a pawn here. But I also have a check coming up with the possibility of. I know they have some ideas here. I still have to be careful. Okay, now they left the game again. I can claim victory in 8 seconds. 6. I'll hang out just a little while longer because I thought they had left the game previously and then they made a move. So I'll give them another 30 seconds or so. Anyway, because my internet glitched out last night. I was out for about 40 seconds or so. So anyway, I'm thinking about quitting coffee altogether. That's the short of it. I don't know if anybody gives a shit about that, but just thought I'd talk about it. So coffee could be affecting your sleep too if you're having it late enough in the evening. You're not getting your best sleep. Of course, a lack of sleep affects memory issues. Short-term memory issues result from improper sleep and all kinds of other issues related to lack of sleep or fitful sleep. However, sleep is like incredibly important, and most people underestimate how important sleep is. But I was thinking if I go ahead and quit coffee and I'm not sleeping fitfully anymore, even though I have a baby that's waking up right half the time, I still might actually get the little sleep that I do have might be even deeper than it would have been previously because I'm off coffee, which I had been using to sort of just keep me day because I was so tired because I was sleeping poor over baby, and it just sort of it's just like snowballing. It's one of those things that your coffee intake exacerbates your lack of sleep, exacerbates your coffee intake, and it's just like a snowball effect that just ends up screwing you long term. Oh, there was a nice fork coming up too. That was actually a fork on the queen and the king. That would have been game. All right, I'm going ahead and claiming victory on that one. Start off with a win tonight. Ahmad, if you are vicious cycle, right? Yeah, There's all kinds of reasons why I stay awake. I know all kinds of reasons why I think you stay awake, probably too. Yeah, let's play a game. Send me a challenge. Did you figure out how to send challenge? So anyway, this article, if anybody else out there is watching, or listening, was talking about um how when you're tilting, that's the most important time to go over your games. When you're playing, when you're having a bad streak or whatnot. And the logic was like there are certain things that become ingrained in your play because you've practiced them so much they basically become intuitive or second nature or whatever. And when you're tired or not playing at your best, those things that you've sort of internalized as far as chess is concerned, you just know them so well that you can do them in your sleep. Those are going to be the things that you're good at during your tilting periods, and the things that you're not good at during those periods are the things that you definitely need to work on. So those games that you play when you're super tired and like you're not playing your best, analyze your mistakes even more closely during those games, because you'll really find out what you haven't had yet to internalize. Hold on, I'll send you a challenge. I see that, and you'll likely end up being working on the areas you truly need to work on. So with that in mind, I was thinking I might want to actually play a little bit or analyze games a little bit more closely when I'm playing poorly than I do when I'm playing well. Because I kind of analyze both games equally. Sometimes the poor games I analyze less um, I because I'm sort of like over it. Like I'm like, oh, I blundered a piece. Obviously, that's my problems, but I need to figure out, okay, why am I blundering a piece? Oops. Oh my god, I keep scrolling over your name and it's disappearing. Um, what do you want to play? Something a little longer tonight? We'll play casual, and you could practice a London. Do you want to go? You want to play white? Yeah, I understand. Like sometimes you just hang a piece and but I think there might be something more to that. Like why? Why did you hang that piece? Let's play it slightly long. Let's play like a 10 minute ish game. And then I'll make you white so that you can play the London. We'll do 10 and 2. Practice the London on me. Alrighty then. So I guess I'll play this. I forget how annoying it is to play against the London. I'm just gonna go like more traditionally what I'm used to here. Sort of play a Frenchish kind of thing. This is the one that really kind of when somebody plays a French against the London, it kind of annoys me. Hard to deal with sometimes. And I know that there's some ideas here too that are kind of hard to contend with. When you pull out your queen here, so I'm going to do that to you and make you try to figure out the best way to deal with this. See how your game is. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go all in. Oh, that was an interesting way of handling it. Let me push this. Or ooh, this is interesting. Oh, okay. That was interesting. I haven't seen anybody handle it that way. Okay. What are the threats here though? All right, now you're making me think, man. Okay. Um, hmm.
Come on, move!
That's a really great move. I don't know how to deal with it. Let's try this. Kind of a weird. That's a weird game. That's a weird position. No, actually, that was great improvisation there. I've never actually played that line as black. I just wanted to sort of play it against you because I know I've run into it, and it's been annoying as white. And the knight there was really kind of actually quite fascinating. Yeah. So if you would have taken, I totally was gonna take with check, and then you would have kind of had to like I don't know. I could have done some things. Here though, like I my king is not safe, and I'm really worried about losing my queen. Oh, and I can't take the knight still. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this was this is really
You're
interesting.
so slow, just go!
Yeah, I'm not. This is gonna be a weird game how it turns out. I think you might end up winning this. I think if I was gonna take that pawn, I'll have to go back as black and oh, I feel like I had an accent there. If I'm gonna take that pawn, I have to go back as black, and I think you probably don't want to take it quite as soon. But this is gonna be interesting to go over this game to see what I'm supposed to have done there. Okay. Ooh, that was good too. Hmm. Either way, like just trying to figure out what to do in this position is burning so much of my time. Hmm. Yeah, I gotta get rid of the queen here and hope for maybe some sort of queening option. But I still can't take that. I don't know what to do here. I can't save that pawn. Or that rook. This is a really stupid position. Yeah, you played this out really well. What? Oh, I thought I hadn't castled yet. Damn. Or I thought I could still castle. Oh, this is just looking bad, folks. Looking bad. You're gonna win this one for sure, my friend. You're gonna win it for sure. Yeah, you played out the London really well here. I didn't even really give you that much of a chance to actually play the typical London. I'll have to go back over and see what was the best move in that position. I must have blundered somewhere. Also, I like that knight off to the side there. I wonder, I must have missed something. Something I could have taken somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just playing poorly now. I don't know what I'm doing. I really, this kind of sucks. I can't get this knight out, or this king out, or this rook out. God, so there's really not much I can do. I should have moved this pawn first before I tried that. I'm just like, now I'm just blundering pieces left and right. Blundering pieces left and right. Yeah, I'm just gonna resign. Do you want to play another one? Well done. time is 8:43. I'm gonna send you another one. We'll try the same thing again. Try to make it really similar to the last one here. I might even try the same thing just to see if there's a better way. I think pulling the knight out first is probably the best bet. Oh, well, that ruins that idea. That was interesting. I've never been in a situation because that's your good bishop in the London. So I've never seen a situation where somebody's actually done that. You generally don't want to try trade that bishop off, but it'll be interesting to see what you do with the rest of this here. You're definitely spicing things up for sure. We try to still come out here. That bishop's gone. Try to come out here with my queen in this way. I think here maybe just trading queens might not. That does open up your rook, which I don't like too much, but see what happens. I don't mind this position. It's kind of an interesting little way to play the French out. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of interesting. I think here maybe it's just best to just take the pawn. Or yeah, I don't know. It's going to take. Kind of an interesting game. This nice little practice with the French for sure. Yeah, so I mean, this isn't a bad position trading off that good bishop, but that I think in the London, like that bishop that you had is so effective. Oh, I don't want to do that. Maybe come up here. Hmm. You have some good tactics here, man. Tactics. Let's double up these rooks. Oh, you gave yourself an out. That was important. Or did you? All right, this is gonna be the clincher here. What do we have? If anything. I got some ideas. Hmm. I got 7 minutes and 11 seconds left, so I'm gonna think this out here. I like this idea. I'm worried about like getting forked or something. Hmm. Ooh, okay. Interesting ideas. Hmm. I think let's nab some pawns. Oh, lost my screen. I lost my screen. I need to get that pawn taken care of. Let's do that. Huh. Really a tricky position. I have 5 minutes left. Ooh, that was a good move. Clever, clever boy. Let's come back. Now I gotta figure out. Start pushing here, I guess. All right, what's the best way to push? Let's go here. That could be wrong. Then here. Ooh, this is interesting. Let's go here. I got 3 minutes left. It's tough. Let's go here. I don't have enough time to think here. What do we do? What was our increment? Oh man, this is tough. Oh, how do you have so much time left, man? What has happened here? How did you do this? No. No! Oh, how did you end up winning this? Alright. That was good. Alright, we have to review that one. Let me get an analysis board here. What time is it? Do I have to be upstairs yet? Let's just do a quick computer review. Yeah, somewhere right around, without looking at the bar. Oops. Yeah, this knight move was good. So here, this is kind of interesting. It suggests taking here. Oh my god! You know what I missed? So here's what I was thinking in this position. I was going to take this pawn. But then I thought, no, if I take this pawn, he wins the bishop. My bishop is just hanging. Little did I see, my knight is sitting right there and could have just taken back. I was fine. That was the losing move right there. I was responding to a threat that didn't exist. I was just talking about that in a game the other day. So yeah, here I should have taken here, and I was thinking about it, but I was like, no, I need to save the bishop first, so I did this instead. And that's what allowed you to do that clever knight move, which kind of screwed me, because if I take, I'm still winning here, which is interesting. It still has me up 1. I guess because I have a nice pawn structure here. And a knight and a bishop versus a rook, so 6-1. So yeah, that makes sense. Probably could have played that out. I didn't think about that. I just didn't want to lose my rook. So a threat that didn't exist. Yeah, I thought the bishop was undefended. Dumb. That's all right. That was a good game. That was really I like those casual games. They kind of teach me a lot. That was a good. I enjoyed playing that out. So up until that point, I think it was pretty even here in the beginning, and then I sort of slightly came up, and I think I had an edge on you for. Well, maybe not as much of an edge as I thought I had. I thought I was in a better position here for sure. But it has us even. So it does suggest taking there. Now I come up. And then, yeah, I have quite an edge here. And then oh, yeah, okay. I should have done that sooner. That's interesting. Should have moved my rook there a lot sooner. I wouldn't have thought to do that yet. But yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't actually. Castled first, still quite an edge. Sorry, I'm just kind of going over this here. Yeah, so I was definitely in a winning position here. Simplifying. Still quite a bit up. And there must have been some. Okay, so here, this was the move that killed me here. I should have just kept my rook there, which makes sense. But I was trying to gobble up some more pieces. The computer section suggests just going ahead and pushing here, which I did consider at about this point. It was either between that or get a rook on the 7th, which I've always heard, like, rook on the 7th, that's a great thing. And I thought I had some ideas of, like, threatening this at the same time. But that's interesting. Watch the bar when I make that move. It kind of almost goes all the way back down to even. I'm only up 1 point here. What does the computer? Does the computer suggest going ahead and taking? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't, because it threatens the rook too. So still up, and then that move there killed me. So from here on out, you're pretty much winning. That was dumb. Dumb. Okay, that was a good game. I feel like I clearly saw what I did wrong there, in a couple different. So I definitely learned something there. No, these casual games are the best time to figure out these really weird moves and sort of experiment. I think with some things that you might have thought of in a game, and then figure out, does it work? Does it not work? But definitely go over them. I don't have time. I probably should get upstairs. Like I said, I always stick my wife with the baby for an hour when I come down and do this. I gotta get out of here. But thanks for the couple of games. I'm definitely gonna go over that first one we played at some point tomorrow probably, and then you should go over it too. Like really spend some time with it. Because there might have been a situation where you didn't quite get out of it. My daughter's calling. Always calls after I'm just signing off. 1 second. All right. Take it easy. Thanks for piping in tonight. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of drugs. Stay out of my daughter. And stay hydrated. Peace out.